And that, my friends, that is why we homeschool our kids, so that they learn etiquette and so that I don't look like an idiot trying to use a stapler.
Do you remember? Do you remember?
So I'm at Fred Marcus. I gotta get a stapler for Erica or the kids. For Erica or the kids, I don't know. Just know I need to get a stapler. It's not for me. That's what I know. I know it's not for me. Blue or red? I think blue is more for like recreational stapling. I think red means business. Like, this is serious. Like, we're gonna do some serious stapling. Oh, black. Oh, there's gray too. We'll do the red. So you know what pisses me off about staplers? There's no stapler etiquette anymore like there used to be. People always use the last staple in the stapler and they don't refill it. They just use the last staple and walk away like they own the thing. That's my pet peeve. That's my stapler pet peeve. Here's what happens. I come in, I don't know that you just used the stapler. I don't know you just used the last staple. I put the papers in there, I go to staple it, I push down, and nothing happens. And I look like an idiot. I tried to staple something and I couldn't. I looked stupid. You're the one, whoever you are, last staple user, you're the one who didn't refill the staples, and I'm the one who looks stupid for trying to staple something and it not working. That's just wrong. Where's the staple etiquette? They don't teach staple etiquette in school anymore. And that, my friends, that is why we homeschool our kids, so that they learn etiquette and so that I don't look like an idiot trying to use a stapler. Hey, okay, you guys listen. Mason.
I don't want to go.
You don't want a what? A brother? You don't want a brother?
I says I don't want to go home. We're not going home.
We're not going home. Okay, you guys, look at all this stuff. Whoever guesses how much money all of this stuff is and is the closest gets $1. $100? Luke, how much do you think it is? All that stuff. Paper towels. Well, Lillian already guessed 100. So you can't guess 100 if she guessed 100. Luke, whatever Lillian says, just say and $1.
See, the price is right.
How much was it? $297.98. Lillian, you went over. Mason is preparing for his career as a firefighter. $300 at Costco. Mason, look up there. You're on TV, buddy. See?
I'm on TV.
Mason, can you see you? Let me see how you look next to your new doll.
Not her name. Her name is not New Doll.
I know, but let me see how much you look like. Yeah, you guys could be sisters. You're the cuter sister, though. Oh, darn it, Erica. Darn it, there was a store called Harry Dick's and it went out of business. Harry Ritchie's, same thing. Are you sad? Isn't that a bummer that Harry Dick's went out of business? I don't know why. They didn't have like the perfect marketing plan or something? How could they go out of business? I remember when we got married, whenever we'd go on a trip or somewhere, my wife would send me to the store with a list of things that we needed to get for the list, and she always had travel size toothpaste, you know, like the little tiny tube of toothpaste, travel size toothpaste for the trip. And I'm going through the list and I'm getting everything, and I come to the travel size toothpaste and I'm like, no, I'm not getting that. That's a waste. Travel size toothpaste is such a ripoff. It's pointless. I've done my share of traveling. I've packed a fair amount of suitcases, and never once have I been packing a suitcase and got to the very end and been like, all right, well, looks good. I got everything packed up and good to go. Except for I can't find room for this full size of toothpaste in my suitcase anywhere. If only there was a miniature tube of toothpaste that's a tenth of the size and a third of the cost. If only they made that. I've never done that. Nobody's ever done that. You could always fit a tube of toothpaste somewhere in a suitcase. So I'd come home and my wife would look over everything and she'd like, what about the toothpaste? You forgot the toothpaste. And I'd say, no, I didn't forget it. I purposely didn't get it. And I would gently explain to her that it was stupid and a ripoff and it'd be pointless to buy it. Her response wasn't, oh, you're right. Thank you. Thank you for enlightening me. Thank you for helping me understand that would have been stupid of me. She didn't respond that way. She was upset and offended. It caused a little argument, and it would happen over and over. So that was early on in my marriage. And then after a few years, probably more than most guys, I realized that it's not worth the argument. Sure, it's stupid. Sure, it's a ripoff. Sure, you're overpaying for toothpaste. But if it makes your wife happy, just buy it. Even if it doesn't make sense to you, it would save you from an argument. Learn to pick your battles. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know that early on, and it probably took me longer than most husbands to figure that out. But now, just buy the unnecessarily overpriced travel toothpaste and be done with it. We just got done shopping and we went to Costco, and we kind of ran out of everything, so we're having to restock up on all the household essentials and cleaning products and everything. My wife is like a laundry Nazi. Like, I'm not allowed to do laundry. She wants to do laundry because she wants to do it her way, and she's got her system. It's like down to a science, right? So we're restocking up on all that stuff, and then obviously it's expensive, and I'm unloading all the detergents and stuff into the back of the car as we're leaving Costco. I said something along the lines of, with all this laundry product, it looks like we're going to be doing some type of experiment. We could be filming one of those commercials where they put the same stain on all the different shirts and then use all the different detergents to test which one works the best. And surprisingly, Erica didn't laugh. It goes into the, I work really hard to take care of our clothes because we spend money on our clothes. I'm trying to keep them to last longer and to look better and all that stuff. So then we get into like this little this little argument. And then later on I realized I was breaking my own rule. I was breaking the travel toothpaste rule. You know, I was getting all freaked out about financially how much money we're spending when, you know, I'm supposed to be providing for this family. I shouldn't be complaining because my wife wants to do a good job taking care of our clothes. So here's my marital advice, and I'm sure it's probably not very applicable for most husbands who have been married 10 years like myself, because I'm sure you've probably already figured this out long before on your own. So maybe like Newlyweds, maybe if there's a newlywed, this could be applicable advice. I wish when I was newly married, somebody would have came up to me and said, hey, just buy the stupid travel size toothpaste. I know you're getting ripped off. Just buy it. It'll make your wife happy. If she's happy, you'll be happy. You'll have a happy marriage. It's not worth arguing over. Don't sweat the small stuff. Pick your battles. Let's not battle over the travel size toothpaste. So the one other thing is my kids have been on this kick of leaving lights on in the house all the time. I call my kids the kilowatts because it's what they're best at, killing watts. You know how when a boat goes down a lake, it leaves a wake of everywhere it's been? Well, my kids leave a wake of turned on lights everywhere they go throughout the house. So I've been harping on them about that, probably more than I should. And so last night I see the back porch light on. It's after dark. Kids are getting ready for bed. We're not going anywhere, so back porch light is on. So I go and I turn it off, And 5-6 seconds after I turn the light off, I watch Mason. I notice him get up, and I watch him walk over to the back porch. And sure enough, he goes and he flips the back porch light on, and then he goes back and walks down through the hallway to the living room where he's watching TV, and he sits back down and starts watching TV again. I go over there and I say, Mason, we're not going outside. We're done outside. Go turn the light off. Go turn the back porch light off. And he says to me, Dad, there's bad guys in the dark. And you can imagine like a 3-year-old. They could say probably pretty much anything and it'll melt your heart. But he said, Dad, there's bad guys in the dark. And I could have gone and turned the light off and came and talked to him and said, Mason, no, there's no bad guys in the dark. There's nobody out there. You're fine. You're safe. Just turn the light off. But I didn't do that. I decided, you know what? If keeping the back porch light on gives him a sense of safety, if it gives him the peace of mind and the comfort for him to be able to sit there and relax and enjoy himself, then it's worth it. If it cost an extra 3 cents to leave the light on, even if it was like $3 at that point, I would have left the light on. Even if the light bulb burned out and I knew I was going to have to go buy a new one the next day, I would have done it. I would have left it on anyways. So here's my advice for newlywed husbands. Just buy the mini toothpaste. Just buy the stupid little mini toothpaste. Yeah, you'll get ripped off. Yeah, it's a waste of money, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it in your marriage. Buy the mini toothpaste. Buy the assorted Baker's dozens of laundry detergent. And if your back porch light keeps bad guys away, just leave it on. Just leave it on.